so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Finds his tight end. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, running back on the move. Brings into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll try the right side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Across the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Milner. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll give it to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Send the offense out to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
The option look. He'll toss it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's now got 78 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. All the way back to the 15. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's the pressure. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Firing toward the end zone. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He got it.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Going for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David? Touchdown, Gamecocks! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Jacksonville State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now on the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got a man. It's Hunt. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
On the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Harbor. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. UAB regains possession, the Blazer offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's another first down.
On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Using his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to burn this defensive back. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jacobs. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. To the air, it's Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Milner. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here on third down for this offense. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Blazers are rolling down the field. On the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Jacobs. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Sends it back in motion. They go to the ground. Bounced right back to them. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Leaves it with the running back. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, South Carolina! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for that trip back to southwestern Idaho. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Campbell. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout throughout the course of the year, David. They've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.